Southside Youth, it's Pastor Dalton here at the Redstone campus. I hope you are having a great Sunday morning, whether you're at the Commerce or Redstone small groups this morning. Hopefully you've enjoyed your time with your friends, got to meet some new students as they're here on Sunday, got to hang out with your small group leaders, but I hope you are having a great start to your June month. But hey, here's the thing. Today, I want to let you know, a lot of you have been asking, when are we moving up grades? Well, that's a great question. It's going to be in July. July 30th is our move up date. So you'll stay with your current small groups until July 30th. Then you'll move up. For our 8th graders, that means you join us at high school. And for our 5th graders, incoming 6th graders, they'll join us July 30th. So small group leaders, you'll be contacted from Aaron or myself all about those changes. But yes, that's going to be a great day. I'm excited about it, but let's get back into our stories series. We're going to be continuing stories from last month. Last month in May, we talked all about different snapshots of different biblical characters. And this month, we're going to be doing the exact same thing. So today, though, I got a question for you. Have you ever asked yourself, man, I wonder what God thinks of me? Have you ever asked that question? Because I think that question is a really great question to ask because it's kind of a temperature gauge kind of question. Well, today I want to talk to you about a man named David. Maybe you've heard of him. In Acts chapter 13, we see exactly what God thinks of David. This is what it says in verse 22. It says, after removing him, meaning Saul, he raised up David as their king and testified about him. I have found David, the son of Jesse, to be a man after my own heart, who will carry out my will. Can you imagine having God say, you're a man or a woman after my own heart? What does it even take to get to that point? Today, that's what we're going to be talking about in our small group. But here's the thing I want you to hear about David's life. I want to clear the record. I want this to be known. David was nothing special, so to say. Yes, his story was magnificent, but what you have to realize about that is it's really God moving in David's life that's magnificent. David's just obedient. Now, here's also the thing we have to know. David has clear moments in his life where he goes completely against God and he sins greatly. And because of those sins, there are some drastic consequences in his life. For you, I don't know where you're at today, students. I don't know where you're at today, volunteers. But what I want you to hear is this. God cares deeply for you. He has a purpose and a plan for your life. And today, if you want a heart that God will say about you, you have a heart after me, I want you to hear this truth. If we want that kind of heart, we have to trust and obey God's truth in our lives. We have to live out what we read in God's word. We have to obey and submit to God's will. So today in small group, we're going to dive all into that. But I have a challenge for you this week. The longest Snapchat streak ever started in 2015 and it ended in 2022. That's 7 years. That's a long time. I think my longest Snapchat was like 2 years long. I can't imagine 5 or 7 years long. That's crazy. But I have a challenge for you. Can you have a Snapchat-esque kind of moment in your life? This summer, I want to challenge you. This Sunday or this week, I want you to talk to one of your friends. And I want you to challenge them to read the Bible each and every day and ask each other, hey, did you read the Bible today? I want to see who can have a long streak by the end of the summer. Challenge each other to dive into God's word. Ask each other what God is doing in your life and push each other on as you grow in your faith. Students, I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday morning. I can't wait to hear about what God is doing in your life as we continue this story series. But that's my challenge for you. Find a friend, ask them if they'll read the Bible with you, and check that score each and every day to make sure that you're challenging each other to get into God's word. Trust and obey God, and you'll have a heart like him. Love you guys. Can't wait to see you here next week at Southside.